Wow, mambo jumbo. It's my make okay. Can somebody say yes? Just type yes. Then I know that I'm good to go. Is it make okay? Is my mic loud and clear? The mix? A microphone so that I know I'm good to go. Just type yes. Wow. It's only two that is active now. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my show. Thank you very much. Hello, I can see the Moelo in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The General, you're welcome. Thank you for coming to the show. Z, you're welcome. And I also see Monique. Thank you. Mambo Jambo. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. Wow, it's been a very busy day today. So much has to be said about just one episode. Well, that notwithstanding, the show must go on. We have to expand shape and do a lot of other things and bring everything on board. Yes. Now let me click my battery charger. Yep, I have got it here. So that, okay, battery on now, battery charger on. I had it already so that I could be able to do something. Nixon Beresha, welcome. Thank you very much. I've been seeing you around all the shows today. It's good. I'm happy to have you on board too. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Mambo Jambo. Here we are today. So mine is not going to take long because most of the things that we have to talk about, it's something that has really been evaluated with a lot of reactors today. So it's going to be probably the closing part of it for that on this aspect. But I still hope, Vumuelu, you still coming live much later? Vumuelu, what did you say? Are you still coming back live much later today? I think you and Nairobi teacher are the last. Oh, was Nairobi teacher here already? Ah, okay. Then we see how it goes. Well, I'm not going to take your time too much because most of the things have already been analyzed, and we've seen loads and loads of as this is just a reaction video, we've seen loads and loads of receipts on the streets and everywhere. So the topics are quite closer, and it's just our own little input just to see how it is. Is this the general from Canada? Well, we don't know. Is it Christmas list is from Canada? So anyway, guys, we hit the road with the shenanigans of this cruel family that has been really spoiling the street of reaction, the street of Nyabohanse. And it's been a long ride, but we thank God with the power of intelligent reactors and also the intelligent keyboard reactors, because without you guys, we are not here. We've been able to share a lot of things together, ideas, and evaluate and analyze on most of the things we've seen that has been bothering this situation in that village. And we've also been able to, give them a little bit of an indication on how to solve these problems. Without us, it would have been probably a little bit difficult for them to, navigate their way. But all the same, it's not too bad for humanity. Sometimes you're forced to do it even unknowingly, unconsciously, because the greater part of you says, bring out your input just to help these people. So this is the situation that we are today. But today we start with the Alex situation. The Alex situation, well, the climax, what we've heard today is that Condat has withdrew his, charges, but that notwithstanding, we would still advise Alex to go ahead and file a complaint against them, because it's not just going to end with him. For them, they have achieved what they wanted by mishandling him, and taking a greater part of his, his life in that way, mishandling his life, ruffling him and all that, and knock him out, bundle him, tie him up like a firewood, and put him in the car, because it's like they work hand in hand with this police. And this police, this is, for me, I see this as a kidnapping, mishandling, torture, and kidnapping with the help of the police. So this sort of police, this is a department of police, I think they need to be, reported, at least for the record, from their headquarters in Nairobi. Since the local police, the provincial police are not able to deal with this situation, I think the headquarters, the general headquarters of the Kenyan Police Authority is supposed to be, inform about this situation and let them get in and sort out these police that are in their payroll. Hi, Fakere. Welcome to the show. Thank you, Fakere. So these are the people that really, they need to bring these people to book, because they now control a division of police in charge of evil hands, that everything, anytime they call them, and they are there. And how did this get started? I have a receipt from the younger brother, because I think that is when the strength started between them. And it was all about Kenge. Who started the whole problem? It was Kenge that organized police, called police to arrest him. And the brother said he accused him of things that were never there. And that was why he said that he doesn't love him and he will never, ever love Kenge. And that was Lady J. So I still have a little bit of that receding, which I'm still going to play out, because he started it. Kenge started this problem, inviting the police to arrest even within his own house, frame him up, cut his hair, dealt with him, and he came out. Probably from that time, he became a different person. And he tried to express himself on who we were dealing with, the Kenge. So, and I think that was the beginning of this police harassment. He started it, and probably it's also going to end with him, because we will be here. We will follow up what is happening there, and we will make sure that this matter, this problem will come to an end one day. It's just for the villagers to, give us the hand, and we give them the hand. We can move forward to get the sanity restored to this village, at least to the vulnerables, especially people like Alex. On trending, I can see you in the house. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Mambo Jambo. So this is the situation. So let me see. I hope I can manage this receipt for once from the brother, because I think this was after he was being arrested, when he was released, and he made this, this video, and spoke about how strained he was with the brother, and that he can never ever trust him. He never loved him. So
he once brought police officers at my home. He doesn't show you the true pictures, what he always shows, So I'm so offended, and one day I'll just speak my mind, Yeah, for me, I'll never have love for him. I'm sorry, guys, to speak this, but I'm very offended, He once brought police officers at my home.
So this was Lady J speaking about the Kenge. I hope you guys can hear me. Is my mic okay? Is my mic okay? Can somebody type something? Hello, Passage Finder. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming to the show. And Maria Brazil, thank you. I'm so glad to have you on board. Thank you for coming, for joining the show. Is my mic okay? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Mike. Fakere. It's okay. Thank you. So I'm trying to, to dig into this origin. I've been trying to understand. Hello, Steve. You're welcome to the house. Thank you. Mickey. Mickey is okay. So I'm trying to, see exactly how did these people came, to establish a police department in Yabohanse that it's only answerable to this family. That anytime they call them, they want to do their dirty games, they call them and they will come immediately, even when they had no car to come in. And he said, come with the car. And he also asked, is he still alive? Is he still alive? But who knows how many other people they have met unalive or deleted and called the same police. And that was why the police had made that statement. Is he still alive? So we don't know. A greater part of it, something could have also been going wrong that we don't even know. These are just the small pieces that the one really has to take time to reflect, to analyze, because that statement means something big. It's a statement that everyone should really take into consideration. Why did that police say that? Why did they have to say that if he was still alive? Or have they made somebody unalive in that same manner? Or deleted? Or how? Because the way they pounce on Alex, it's possible when Uncle Mo, he tried to fight both of them. And it was under control. But when Uncle Mo jumped in, probably he jumped in from behind. Who knows whether he would have hit his brain, his skull, and he felt unconscious, fell down. Because to be able to tie somebody, tie the hand, tie the legs, press him down, and they're climbing on him step by step, the whole chest everywhere. For me, it felt like something like somebody was just trying to, delete him. That's exactly what it is. Because for him to have gone down unconsciously, it's possible Uncle Mo that came last could have come with something very heavy and hit on his brain, and he fell unconscious. And in that time, they were able to tie his leg, tie his hand, because if not, he could have still been struggling until they called the police, and the police asked, is he still alive? So that very word, it means a lot. They have been working with this sort of police for a long time, and those police, they have to be reported to the police headquarters. Somebody should be able to do something about it just to save this community. There's something going on. They work hand in hand. Now they are a part of that family. The police works for them. They are in their payroll. So they can use the same people against any other person in that village apart from Alex. Hello, John. Welcome to the house. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you, John. You're welcome. Sonny Adventure chat. Hello, Sonny Adventure. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I see a lot of repetition of this. And you try to imagine how long is this going to last? Because now if they say that Condat is withdrawing the case, then what is Alex going to do? Is Alex going to just give up like that? No, I don't think he should. I think this is a period that everybody should push him to do the right thing, to be able to save a life, save another life, because we don't know how many people they could have through the use of this police. It's like sort of kidnapping. It's a kidnapping. You tie somebody like a hen, like a chicken, even like a goat, made him unconscious to be able to deal with him. Who knows what they use in hitting him? Put him unconscious, because if not, he could have struggled for them not to be able to tie him. Wow. Lilipad, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you for joining the show. You're welcome. Elroy, thank you. Where is our Tina? Where is Tina? Hello, guys. Welcome. So, so after that, now we now go back to Mogesi. I said Mogesi. No, we go back to Matuvo one. This was
with
Matuvo when he was
police.
being arrested.
Yeah, and when I asked who ordered this, they told me that is a congressman. Yeah, and it was like that. I was being held there for 1 days, Yeah, which morning it is a whole day, 24 hours and some hours, almost to 1 day and some hours, because they released me from there, and we went again that we want to solve issues, but it didn't. So yesterday very early in the morning I was being arrested with police. Yeah, and when I asked who ordered this, they told me that is a Congress mom. Yeah, and it was like that. I was being held there for 1 days, Yeah, which morning it is a whole day, 24 hours and some hours, almost to 1 day and some hours, because they released me from there, and we went again that we want to solve issues, but it didn't.
So this was Masubo. Oh, let me get him out first. This was Masubo. So he was actually the first person to be arrested by them, and dealt with, just because he tried to bring out a little bit about the family, about Kohera, about the con mom with different husband, with multiple husbands. So, and afterwards, and after that, other ones followed Mogesi, and they were also looking for the same time for Jane 2, but Jane 2 has been able to elude them, from that time till now. Okay, can I say hello to Ifoma? Ifoma, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining this show. And the EBB, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining the show. You're welcome, highly welcome. So, and this went away. The Masubo own went away, and whereby they seized his phone, they did a lot of things to him, intimidation, left, right, center, and that went away. And after that, who was it again on the line? It was Jane 2 and Mogesi, in which Mogesi was being arrested. So I'm going to add
Marwa family has just took the responsibility to go to the police so they can just come and intimidate and arrest me and Mogesi. But due to unconditional circumstances, I'm no longer available, because I know the tricks that are just played onto the games that are being played all over. And this video is coming to you live right now. So as I'm just informing everyone to know, we are under intimidation. And everyone has to look forward to make sure that we are so safe. And that's why I'm just giving you this video, because we are...
That's true. That's true. So Elroy said, so if he was unalive, they would have just said sorry. That's it. That's exactly how they operate there. That's exactly. Coco Grace, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining the show. EBB, welcome to the show. Thank you very much. I can see you too for joining the show. And Coco Grace, yes, I have said that. So if something could have happened, they could have just said, oh, I am sorry. Maybe they bring out like $200 and give the wife, and the soul would have been lost just like that. So this threat has been piling up, and Marwa is behind all this too. Everything returns back to him because he is the founder, the creator of all this chaos in the village. Without him, you don't have this. That place looks like a very peaceful community before. That's why they are even afraid to fight back. I think they first think of stomach infrastructure before thinking of how to go to the police, because they know how corrupt the police is. And they know with the police there, in these people's pocket, it will be difficult for them that have difficulties in even taking care of their families to be able to compete there. So I think this is also playing a part in this, unwillingness to, to take things to another level. So, but the national police is there, in which they're supposed to lay a complaint. The councillors representing that community, they're supposed to be there, but it's like they're not ready to do something. Probably they're waiting until somebody is made unalive, because the rate is going to happen. Alex was almost probably close to that. We don't even know how his health is, but I saw him today walking at a Passy site. I can also imagine that he doesn't have anything in the house. The wife has just delivered, no money, nothing, and probably under pain. When he gets back home now in the night, it's difficult to sleep because the pain keep coming back. It's a very bad situation that somebody's just climbing and marching on you, is trying to get you unalive. That was the aim. That was exactly what they were doing, trying to do to him. But what can we say? So let's see what the Deformer said here. Okay, Ifoma, I had shibas, mushrooms, carrots, green banana, slow cooked. Okay, okay. You guys are talking about food now. Fakare Chrysalis is doing it unknowingly on our behalf. Yeah, it's true. It's true, because they all thought it was a, he thought it was a, this was between a poor Muzungu and rich Muzungu. So Ponte was the poor Muzungu, while Chris was the rich Muzungu. And the Roresis, whatever of a Muzungu is Roresis. That's what I don't know. That's what I don't know. So Roy said, I think Daisy J wants to bring his brother down. Remember, he said Dante is like a brother he never had. Yeah, that's true. There's competition there. And remember, Lady J is not his biological, it's just a half sibling, not from the father. So that separation of bloodline, you can't get it pure to match somebody that could have been the same mother, same father. So it's not there, it's not there. And Kenge himself too didn't help matters, probably too, when he tries to deal with him. Maybe a little bit of pain from what he went through. Machete Man being the father of Lady J. So sometimes in his brain too, he can also be having that too. So that conflict, it's something that will continue to haunt them for the rest of their lives. But everything is in the hand of Kenge. So having said that, and after that, we saw the case of Michele Ponte. Let me see, was it really this? How bitter Ponte was?
And I never said anything bad about your sister, but you made her cancel the Maticos videos. You made me cancel 3 videos with Uncle Mo. 3 videos with Uncle Mo.
Okay, let's see. I think I have another clip here. Let me see. Now let me remove this one first. Okay. So this guy,
I'm just telling you the truth.
a long list.
And I could tell you much, much more. I could tell you about witchcraft. I could tell you so many bullshit that happened. But I have no reason to do that until he started accusing me. His lies are those that ruin the relationship. And I didn't know about these lies until I started getting comments. Ernesto, I got lied by them. I got accused by them. I got stolen my time from them. Why do you think I stayed in the village? Because I got tasked to do a work for him, which he never paid.
So this was Michael Ponte. We can see, he was tasked to stay in the village to work, and he finished the job, and he was never paid because a rich Muzungu came. A rich Muzungu, a millionaire with a Lamborghini, in which Marwa fell for, said, hey, what am I doing with this poor Muzungu? And later on, he changed, from 10 videos, now, except you make me 50 videos, from 10 to 50, so that I can use that to take down Michael Ponte, to embrace the new rich Muzungu. And whereas the idea was from Michael Ponte. Michael Ponte, ITT-wise, is very, very intelligent. He's there and he's there. He cannot compete with Michael Ponte. And he's also a decent guy if you have to compare him with the Christmas list. Christmas list. He's a street guy. But Marwa, it's like he thought he met his match. This is his match. Christmas list is his answer to dealing with people, to cheating people. Let him feel how it is to cheat. But by the way, another word thing is that in every story, there's always a second part. If Christmas list has to say his own part, just like what we watched from what he left with a new trend, the new trend showed that, then it can also be something worse than we thought, because Marwa is only saying his own part, what that will fit his ego. But then we are not stupid to believe on all what that he said there. And even if it were to happen, so we'll just be too happy that somebody has been able to outsmart him to, at least prove a point to him. Yeah, that's it. And what contract has he got on the table? The contract, who signed the contract, who made the contract? Was it a lawyer? No. It was a written something from Christmas list. And Christmas list will also write something that will favor him. He's not stupid. He's a straight guy, and he's been in business. He's seen it all. So why would Maro think? He think all Mozungos are stupid, just like the one that he has over there in the junkyard. I'm wondering if he's going to, from the junkyard, he's going to go over to Canada to fight Chris. I'm waiting for that. It's not going to stay in the junkyard there fighting with the mountain, and after that, you're begging the donors to give you money to support me, my PayPal account, my this, my that. So everything gears towards begging. Everything gears towards that. It's not really about a Christmas list. If not, after when I went into business with Christmas list, nobody knew. We didn't know. We don't know what the terms were. So why would you be complaining now? For what? So Morning Monk said all these people come talking about I didn't get paid as a woman. No one hold my money but me. We would have big trouble if I am not paid. Man of Ponte. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Ponte just left quietly. That's why Ponte was really annoyed when he called him, put him in that list of ungrateful people. And Ponte said, for 2 years I haven't spoken with him. You're owing me. And I had forgotten about it. And at the end, you still bring my name into this list of ungrateful people. On what? For what reason? So I think that's why Ponte got mad, because for Ponte, for him, okay, you don't want to pay. Okay, I go away. But then why do you have to bring my name in there? And even this today, look at the way he was addressing Ponte. He was very rude about Ponte. And Ponte is a clean guy. He's a decent Roman guy. He's a decent guy. A real hardcore Italian guy will go after him. He doesn't know the street of Italy. Marwa knows nothing about it. A real hardcore on would have gotten that money from him, one way or the other. So but Kama has catch up with him with Chris. Let him go to Canada to fight. Let him go there to get the money. And Fakare said, now we know what others say about Marwa. He's a ghost shipper. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's gotten to that level, and not much to expect from that sector. It's a part of his life to be able to defraud others. A part of his life to be able to create a, what should I say, what that is not supposed to be, just to make story out of it, and at the end to get back to his audience to beg. I knew when he started this talking about this scamming, that the Chris scam him. I knew at the end he was going to end up with begging. I knew from once I heard him said, my mind just tell me, oh, at the end of it's like a sermon. When he finished his sermon, the next one is like a collection of tithe. Like, in the church, what happened after sermon? After they bring for collection of tithe and all that. So that was just almost his closing remark. If you guys can help me, if you guys who can pay the money through my PayPal, so he doesn't want Super Slap because the YouTube will take half of it. So he wants the money direct into his account now. So this is what we are seeing now. So Wilson said, when you are scammers, you don't sign contracts. The smartest scammer mastering the art of scamming well and will always win. Of course, there's no way it's going to win a Christmas list. There is no way. He doesn't stand a chance. You take a lawyer, you're wasting your time. Because does he know how much a lawyer will cost in overseas, in Europe or in America? You're talking about hour. Even a phone conversation with you, even if it lasts for just 5 minutes, you're paying for that first 1 hour. And that will be from $250. It depends on how old the lawyer has been practicing. Can be $500 an hour. Yeah, that's what he doesn't know. And after that, you pay tax on it when they send you the bill and all that. So he doesn't stand any chance with Chris. Oh, let him fly over there to Canada. Chris, with his passport, he can fly anywhere. So I'm wondering whether he's waiting to take the resident permit the Argentinian government is going to give him to fly to Canada to hire a lawyer, or he will sit here to hire a lawyer. Wherever he sit down to hire a lawyer, you're going to hire a lawyer in Canada, then the charges, at least not less than $350 an hour, not less than that. So if you bring that down to American dollar, maybe 285 or so. So that is what he just doesn't know. That's a yes, consultation. Yes, that's consultation alone. Yeah, per hour, it's $300. So let me see how it's going to pay. In Europe, it's like the least is 285 euro, and after that, if they add tax, then it's like 310 euro an hour. And even when you have a phone conversation, once you start the first hour, even if you speak for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're paying for the full hour. So he doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't stand the chance of anything. So that's what he failed to understand. So let's see how it goes. But I'm just happy that somebody has been able to outsmart him, just the same way that he dealt with the people without paying them and all that. Marwa, Coco Grace said, Marwa, he is shameless by opening his mouth that the Chris has scammed him. Kama. He should be ashamed of himself. He should talk about, and look at the way he presented Michael Ponte. Can you imagine? Still rubbishing the poor guy. And that guy is a complete gentleman. I've never seen. He's a gentleman, So it's another thing. No, John, press the like button, please, please, please give me the likes. Donate these likes. I love this like very much. Please, please, please. So now we format Tembekili, okay. Now Lily Pad, let's see what he contributed. Whole family socially awkward to wonder what really happened to that eye. Yeah, the eye that the man he calls a father watch him losing the eye minute by minute without being able to take him to the nearest eye center or hospital for help, and you still want even your baby, your child, to come and inherit that man's name. A man with machete, a man that goes on rampage, terrorizing people, marching on a young man's chest to make him unalive, and calling a police, and the police asking, is he still alive? So they have been into this game with this same group of police all these years. Something needs to be done. Yabohanse, guys, wherever you guys are, wake up. Take your life back. Take your freedom back. You've liberated yourselves. You won't go back to the villa to wash, clean for him. You know who he is, that he's never going to pay you. Then about this sort of brutality, this is brutality. You also have to fight for this one too, to get them off your shoulders. So Yabohanse people from wherever you are, this is my word to you. We have tried as the reactors, intelligent keyboard reactors. We've always been able to come together and see things in a straightforward way. So it's just for them to take over, and that's it. So John said, hello, former, sick of the Marwa family to my neck. Yes, it's true. Sometimes it's difficult to wake up and the same story. And sometimes, but when you see vulnerable people like this under their hammer, like Alex, then our heart bleeds for them. Because maybe sometimes you don't want to get into it, but when you see somebody helpless, even today he went to work, I'm sure because he needs money to survive. The wife has just had a baby. Probably he will go back home now and the chest pain, because it's only on problem paracetamol just to calm the pain, and it will That's all over. It's something else. So Fakir first he was innocent, then he stole, and Marwa. They keep accusing people of stealing, and yet they are the big thieves because even by defrauding their own donators in the pretext of presenting like they're helping the needy. So that is a sort of a fraud. It's fraud is stealing. They're indirectly stealing from their donators, creating stories that are not there, and people will think it's it is there. There's no story there. John's village people, yeah. So and Fakere good Nyabohanse. Well, we've been on the street for some time now, and we just hope sanity will come back. So that's where we are now. Fakere said, yeah. Oh, I think I've read this part, Wilson. When you are scammers, you don't sign contracts. Yes. And even when you sign contract, there is a degree, there is an extent that you know what is really happening. So Chris knew what he was signing with him. Chris is a street guy. I'm just happy that he was able to to scam him. If it's scam, it might not even be scam if you even really have to evaluate everything because he created everything. Marwa was just to use only maybe his picture or some few words that he says. Marwa didn't do editing, didn't do anything about it. And Chris will have to host it in his own domain and all that. And he needs to pay for using that domain. He also needs to pay tax from it, from whatever earnings that would have come into that account, He also needs to pay, pay tax on it. So how could he how could he have a 60% and the other one have 40%? For what? It's like we used to say, monkey they walk, baboon they chop, something like that. Baboon is eating. So Vimoli said Kenge came to cry crocodile tears of a guilty conscience. No, I think, you know what I think? Yes, he tried to cry that to have sympathy from his donators. The end game, the end of the story was going to revolve, please, if you guys can support me. And he rounded up with that word because I knew from the beginning, immediately I watched him say that, I said, oh my God, another, he's going to ask for another donation. But the thing is that the people are just there listening. Oh, Chris, he's a bad guy. Oh, Chris, oh, Chris. And at the end of the day, he's asking for money. Why don't you people say, hey, boy, this one that you've just come up with, I hope you don't come back with the, at the end asking us for money. Nobody said that because I tried to read through that comment and I didn't see anything like that. It was like a sermon. He came, like comment on the pulpit and giving a sermon, dehumanizing people verbally and all that. And at the end, please, I will need your help. If you can help me, support me through here, support me through here. So for that sermon that he gave, he wants something back in return. And that is it. So he's just using their brain. He's manipulating their brain. This is manipulation. Manipulation of humans. And they just keep listening. I don't really understand what it is. So it's all about this. Let me see. Did I really have something I wanted to show you guys here? Okay. Today wasn't really something much. Let's see what else did I have here. Okay. Consultation. The shameless is okay. This was Marwa. He is shameless by opening his mouth that Chris scammed him. Karma. Coco Grace here. The karma is coming. He's going to come heavy. I want him to go to Canada to ask for the money. He has to go to Canada to ask for the money, not just sitting in the backyard and drumming drums. And after that, when you finish drumming the drum, talking about $18,000, he showed me. Talking about he gave me only 600. But I don't know whether what I saw, whether it was the US dollars or it was Canadian dollars. So his mind has been running wild on that. So that's what he was expecting. Hey, let him come and get it. He should come and get it. It's so Angela. Wow, I didn't see you. Hi Angela. Welcome to the house. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining the show. I didn't see you, Angela. Wow. Okay. Okay. John said, Lily, it's a lie. He never studied the actuarial science. Pillow, turquoise, hot chocolate. Yeah. You know, I like to know what that he really studied, that he couldn't work with it. If he studied the actuarial science and he said he worked with the bank, and the young boy said no, he was working as a security officer outside. But I'm wondering, why would somebody put him as a security officer, somebody with an impaired vision, with only one eye, as a security officer? Well, in Africa, a lot happened, but in the banking sector, I wonder whether that was something good to really think about. And I don't know. So Lilipad, John Kiami, thanks. I thought as much, probably just the janitor at that faculty. Yeah, it's true. Can be true. Can be true. Can be true. Because this guy with Marwa, when he tells you good morning, I think you have to look at the time. And he knows how to coat. He can coat chocolate to become what can I say, vanilla or what? He can coat anything. Hello, Merem Buto. I haven't seen that name. Oh, Passage Finder. Hello. Passage Finder, are you still there? Okay. So what happened there is, anyway, today we haven't really got much to say. And I just wanted to, add up a little bit naturally. I could have come in a little bit earlier, but the traffic was much, and I had to wait to see when the traffic was a little bit less before I start coming in. But all the same, I'm still happy that you guys could still join me after the whole stress of joining other lives. It's not easy. You need concentration to be able to follow, and sometimes when you miss a day out of it, you are a little bit behind. But though you can always watch it in the video later on. You can always rewatch it. So that's always a bet. Watching it live in a community whereby everybody is bringing out his or her own views is always very nice to have everybody together. I like it. Nicole, welcome to the house. Did I see you? Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining. Mara, it's shameless talking about being scammed. A scammer being scammed. Let him settle all the village people that is owing. The guy is so funny. It makes people laugh. Angela, the passage finder, hello. Okay, now, hey, nitakuwach kiamkamata yako. Come on. Sarah, I don't want to cut my mouth, please. Please, Sarah. Don't send me to vernacular school, eh? I've learned enough. He scammed. John said he scammed. He never graduated, just like his sister did. Corrupt deals in fake university attendance. Yeah, that's true. That's happening everywhere in Africa. Somebody will come out and say they have a BSc in economics in so, and put you in the bank, put you in a financial world. They are not able to perform, and you start wondering what happened. How did you go? Did you really study it and you are not able to? So it happens a lot, and it's always very, very embarrassing. The passage finder, listen attentively. Vic, tell me. Pathfinder, I'm here. Just tell me. Maria, I have to watch that video later. Yes, that's true. If you choose to, the video is always there. So let's see what's happening here on the street again. He did admit he was stupid. I like that admission because, yeah, he has to, because he had no choice. But probably he did that to convince his donors his audience. With Kenge, every word, every story that he tries to create, he already knows where he's directing it to, because he wants something in return. It's like a sermon, and he doesn't want to give that sermon free. But at the end, he's going to tell you, please support me with whatever you can. All his videos. I haven't seen him recently do any video without asking for donation, asking for something. Either my phone is broken, or my son has this, or my wife, I have to feed my wife, as if it's the only one married. You guys, I think most of us here are married. So what happened? Are we all on the same level? Begging to feed a wife, or a wife begging to feed a husband? I don't seem to understand. My wife, my wife, my wife. Yeah, Maria Brazil said Mr. Kohera taught a lesson to everyone in Yabohanse and also addressed Maro. Yeah, I think that guy is more reasonable than the Machete Man. And as I always said, who knows how violent Machete Man was 20 years ago or 30 years ago, that even Mr. Kohera couldn't have been a match to fight with him. So the guy is something else. But for Marwa to continue allowing his unborn child or a new child to inherit Ondari's name, I think it could be really worse for him in the future. He doesn't really know exactly what he's doing. So Steve E said, things seems not to add up. Swampy guy is desperately looking for money to exit Argentina. Yeah, I think he wants to exit Argentina with money, bulk money. So he's trying to squeeze in here, squeeze in here. He wants to get a van for the safari. He wants to get this. He wants to get this. Suddenly, his eyes open. He wants everything at the same time. And where is he going to get it from? From the vulnerable audience that just need to listen to him and accept everything that he's telling them. It's using every brainwash, every sort of brain manipulation to get him into his pocket. So at the end, by the time he leaves Argentina, he has a lot of cash with him. That's it. While Rocio herself too is trying to build herself up through his own shoulder. Now he started driving school. Because for me, I would have wondered that somebody like that in a modern world could have had a driving license, but she never had that opportunity. So her greatest opportunity is when Marwa arrived in her life. The biggest villa she's ever seen in her life is the Villa Medellin. And after that, the baby. So a great deal of achievement for her. She's been able to build a house out of a junkyard. And well, I don't even know what to say, but I keep laughing, and I have my reason for laughing. I don't know. Passage Finder said Rocio will be breastfeeding until Masha can eat ugali. Marwa won't be buying him polo on milk. The man is so stingy. Well, he's not going to buy it, but he's going to come here campaigning for his subscribers that the baby is not eating well, and they say probably the milk here is not good. We have to order for the milk, and somebody will say, okay, I'm going to ship in. I'm going to ship in how many kilos of, how many container packages of milk for the baby. It's going to happen. He's going to cry about it, and somebody's going to stick out his neck. Oh, I'm going to do it. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. Let's watch and see it's going to happen. People are so funny. And Wilson said Kohera and Condad were good friends when they were teachers. They were teaching Con Mom together, and they ended up fighting to end the trophy, the hottest teacher in town. Yeah, that's true. I've heard that story too. That's exactly what happened. And not just Kohera and the Condad. Another person too was also still on the line. She was the lady of the, what should I say? Everybody wanted her, or she wanted them. So that's exactly how it ended, that the strongest took the trophy. And nowhere that Kohera could have been a match in a local champion fight with the monster that we have there. Sorry to use that word. So that's exactly how it is. And Nicole said, Wills, okay, John said, Wilson, the dumbest teacher in town. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. It happened, and what can we do? And the result is what we're seeing in the YouTube street here, what we're seeing in the whole village. But it's for the village to be able to, take their life, to secure their lives. Because if not, these people are going to get all of them unalive, one way or the other, either through the concussion drink or through physical fight. And when it happens, if it were to happen in a bad corner that nobody saw it, nobody would have known where Alex have gone to, where he is. Nobody would have known. At the end, they called that their police, and the police asked the same question: is he still alive? So these are really something very serious that the people there, they should take into consideration, because it's probably going to get worse before they know. But glad that this even happened where people were around. What happened if it were to happen in a place that there was nobody around, only the Alex probably walking alone to look for a car to go back home, a bus to go back home? Then they just kidnap him, and anything could have happened. So Nicole said, Wilson, our comment literally made Mr. laugh. Hottest teacher in town. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The hottest teacher in town, and we see the threats. We see everything going down the drain. But I'm just wondering why Marwa will be proud to show off this guy. Answer his name up to this age. Pass that same name to the new baby when your own biological father is alive. I'm sure Kohera is a more decent person than Condad. It's a more decent person, more stable in the brain. And Marwa must be a very confused human being to continue remaining under the umbrella of this guy with a name. A man that saw him losing one eye and couldn't help him. A man that we heard was so violent against him as a child, was always hitting and kicking nonsense out of him. And you grow up and you saw all this. You realize now you're a man, you can fend for yourself, and you still keep the name. What do you keep the name for when your biological father is here looking for you? It's something else. Oh wow. Kung Fu, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, Mambo Jambo. Thank you for joining the show. Marigold, thank you. You're welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for joining the show. So Lilipad said, what did Lilipad said? Wow, she was an item in the monster one. Yeah, that's true. She was the hottest cake in town, and in the monster one. Probably it took the monster to be able to scare Kohera from coming back to ask for his, is it 12 cows or so that was paid during his, during their marriage, for her marriage, Kohera family, they paid her family with the 12 cows. So in order not to get those cows back, well, he needed a Mr. Beast, and he got one to defend her, and the one that will later on even break her arms, and who knows how many fights he would have had in the house. He would have dealt with her, because the one we saw was the one that happened when she went to lodge in Marwa's villa with a broken arm. I'm imagining how violent that could have been to break somebody's arm. Would have been extremely violent. So that kind of a man shouldn't have a place in a society like that. He should be excommunicated and taken out of that society. I mean, he should go back to where he comes from. Probably he's on exile from his place too. Probably they send him out. Because if not, why would you leave a bigger place to come and hide in a small village? So that's exactly what I'm not able to understand up till now. But Nyabohan said, if any of them is watching, you need to wake up. Take your life into your hand. It's your future. The intelligent reactors and intelligent keyboard reactors have given you a platform, have shown you through how you can help yourself, liberate yourself from this shenanigan. But if you refuse to because you're afraid, freedom, no part of freedom, no freedom has ever been won without a fight. You have to fight to liberate yourself from this, is it mental slavery or what? Because you still feel colonized inside you, inside your brain. That means you're afraid to liberate yourself. That's what the mental slavery means. You're afraid to liberate yourself because you feel it's not going to happen. But then you have your life. You have to fight for it. You don't. We're only online. There's very little we can do. We're not on ground. We're online. You people are on ground. So you have to do it. You don't do it, then you continue to remain that slave for the rest of your life. So that's exactly how I see it. So Wilson said, if you see the Mwango behavior, that's his mom. She went to university to follow her mom path. They ended up kicking her out. Yeah, it's true. Mwango doesn't really have a direction because I'm imagine the young girl, beautiful girl of her age, and up till now, there's no fixed boyfriend, nothing like that. It's like every city she goes to, she travels to, everywhere she travels to, she meets a new boyfriend. So she keeps changing, changing and changing. I hope she remember to get them to use a raincoat because there are lots and lots of sicknesses all over the world. So Nixon Berisha said, Con Mom is still the hottest granny in town. Ask JU. Nixon, you got the thing, go. Guys, if you guys remember, one of the first visit of JU to Con Mom, and the Con Mom was shaking his hand, holding his hand, rubbing the hand, and looking at his face and say, oh, you have a soft hand. My God. And I asked myself, what have I heard? We know when we grew up, sometimes that was a way of trying to chase somebody. Oh, you have a soft hand. Somebody's giving you a handshake, and you hold the hand back, and you start rubbing the hand and said, oh, you have a very soft hand. Oh, your hands are very soft. A woman of that age doing that, what was she looking for? Then she needed something from JU. So Nixon, you got the tingo. That's why I said you got the tingo. Yeah, I saw it. I noticed it. And I laugh over it. And I ask myself, what is she looking from JU? So it was known. Probably when the machete man beat her up, break her arm, who knows what she would have done? Probably the guy saw something that many people haven't seen. I think he knows her very much. And probably he follows her squarely. He knows her very much. So I think that's exactly what did happen. So Kung Fu said the raincoats are getting more expensive. Well, either that or pay in the hospital. It's safer, to always have it. It's safer, no matter how, how bad it is. Because we go to the hospital, it will be another story. So safer to have it on, but sometimes they don't have it. I think if the racists came with it, had it on, they wouldn't have been the story that what we see today. And because I can't imagine only 3 months you met somebody, and you come down tropical Africa, no test, no nothing, and suddenly it's a bomb shooting up. It was so embarrassing. Yeah. So Steve, he said, so JU always flies back for the teacher, aka con mom. Yeah, we never know. Do you know whether that was why the machete broke her arms? Something would have happened, guys. Yeah. With our ego eyes, we could be able to see even more. If you look at a lot of things, the surroundings and everything, even the birds can even see, the parrots will see and talk. Something happened. But this very one, I noticed it, and other people too notice it. How can you hold somebody's arm greeting you and you start rubbing and looking straight into his eyes and saying, oh, you have a very soft hand. Your hands are very soft. What does that tell you? That somebody you just met and you start making that kind of comment? Then there's something you're looking for from him. Hey, Sonia, I said you're cooking. Sonia, what are you cooking? I hope you invite us, eh? We all join you. What are you cooking? Okay, Coco Grace TV said they need stand up with the panel written out of our village. Yeah, that's true. They need to do something, but we cannot do much for them. The much we have done is the awareness we have created, for them. So it's just for them to pick up the rest and they fly with the free hands, with free wings. We've given them the wings, so it's just for them to fly. So that's exactly what that is remaining here. So Lee said sometimes germs and bacteria also have their pride. Yeah. That's true. That's true. You can't rule out anything. Everything it's possible. And Tina said, Tina Yabo said, congrats needs to be graceful to the villagers. They must realize that they have children traveling. What if they dish them what's been served in the village? Yeah. They don't even think about that. And they call themselves Christian after misbehaving. And they go to the pulpit and stand and they are preaching. Who are they preaching to? Who are the Satan that they're preaching to? How can a Satan think he's preaching for a Satan? It's not possible. It's not possible. I prefer to stay in my house and read my Bible. I can read. I don't need somebody to interpret the Bible for me, because whatever the person is going to read in the church is what I can also read in my house. So that's the difference, you know. The people allow themselves to be used and all that, and they just believe once they go there, they go inside the church that Jesus Christ is going to come down. I don't know how many ages, how many centuries now, and I haven't seen the Jesus yet. Well, Nixon Berger said, Steve E, I believe so. Since Jehu flew to the States, Con Mom is no longer doing the Villa Tick Checks flock. Yeah, once in a while, I think when the son asks her, Mom, go. So reluctantly, she will go. But when Jehu was there, she was almost going there every day. So she still, I think, she's good enough to have a, to have a new relationship, even with the bat, the river bat, bathing in the river. I saw the last video. Is it today that I saw? And all her back was open, and the small wrapper on the waist, the back was open. And I said, yeah. And they're making video. I'm imagining my mother doing that. It wouldn't happen. I think my brothers will get so mad with her. Nicole, Sonia's adventure. Your meal sounds good, man. Yeah, we're gonna eat with Sonia today. So Sonia, you give us the recipe, and at least we can smell it and go to bed. Marigold said, "Hi V, darling. I watched your vlog yesterday and I was laughing at a condat watching his dirty 20 t-shirts." That's true. That's true. The condat is something else. It's the more you look, you just don't even can't even imagine what is even wrong with that guy. Can't even imagine. Oh, I was. Oh, yeah, Marigold. Marigold said the stray cat has no coincidence. He's behind all the violence in Yabohanse. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Yabohanse people, they open their doors for him and they see where they are now. They're even afraid. They are even afraid living in their community. They're afraid of somebody. In my own community, it wouldn't happen. There's no way that would happen. Most communities, they will never allow it. People will fight till the end. In fact, they would have sent them out. So Nixon said, why can't Marwa deal with his issues with the concerned people? Every little thing he has to come report to YouTube. He knows Christmas Lee owes him nothing. The video is to beg Janet Harris and minions to donate. Yeah, it's to beg Janet Harris, but how much does Janet Harris even give him? I always see in the super slab there 10 pounds, 20 pounds, or at most 50 pounds. So I don't know if he gives him any other money through, maybe directly through PayPal or Western Union or M-Pesa. I don't know, but I think the minions contribute a lot and all that small peanuts, and he will add up and make the figure, or maybe the Blue Ocean, there's some big ones too. But apart from that, it's just begging and begging and begging. And the donatus probably for projects to help people, that they go and invent this one. We need to sponsor this child to school. We need to do this. I think that's where he makes most of his money too. From them to will exaggerate the price and they put the rest of in his own account. So that's exactly what he's been doing over the years. So let's see. I wanted to go up here. And to refresh this. Oh. Okay, and I can get it. So guys, we're going to end the stream here very soon. I think we've dealt with a lot of small shenanigans that we needed to talk about, and it's been a pleasure to having you people on board, and I do hope to see you guys again. And give me the like, donate the likes before you leave the show, and also if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and tell a friend too. And let's get to 1,000 sub. I'm not asking for too much for now. That's all I need. So you guys, thank you very much for coming. And oh, what did I do here? Okay, so I keep you busy with my closing remarks. So Wilson, thank you, Coco Grace, Monique, and the former Vimuelo, Ebony. Let's former Angela, Lilipad, EBB. Oh, Dr. Cheryl was here. I didn't even notice she was here. Thank you, Dr. Cheryl, for showing up. We're going. Thank you, Dr. Cheryl, for showing up. Hi, Steve, you here too? Okay, and John, Maria Brazil, Nicole Ebony, Lilipad, John Kinyanju. John, you're going to teach me that name again, eh? Wilson Jane, wow, this is our FBI. They always give us all the information. And who again? Marigold. I think I saw Marigold there. Kung Fu Fanta, thank you very much too. Tina, thank you very much. Wilson, thank you very much. I think I've seen everybody here. Thank you. So we see again. We'll see again tomorrow. So with my little song from my son, I'll just play this for you guys. That's
Intelligent reactors like the way at night.
My
Bringing love to
moderator, Sonia,
shadows,
again,
making
thank you very much.
everything right.
Thank you. I
One more
appreciate
chance to
it.
lift
Thank
the
you.
fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. In the community we spread the strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise. Strength anew. Unity, we'll see this through. Unity, we'll see this through. In unity, we'll see this through. Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise, strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. In the community, we spread the vibe with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise, strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise. Strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing